Hi hopefuls, happy Tuesday. I hope that you're well. Raquel, Haunted Mansion is on our list of movies to watch or shows to watch with a Halloween theme and stuff like that. Show you my list. Here's what we got going right now. This past week we've watched Labyrinth, Garfield Halloween Special, Wishbone Halloween Special. Wishbone was a kids show that was on when I was little, and I can only find this Halloween special on YouTube. It was one of my favorite shows, but the audio tracking on this YouTube videos is like slightly off, like just a little bit behind the actual movement, and I just can't find it anywhere else, so we just deal with it. And we've also watched The Witches. And as far as Nightmare Before Christmas, I say you can watch it now for Halloween and also later for Christmas. It is great for both sides. So really it's open from now until Christmas. You can watch that movie whenever it's applicable. I might have to add Monster House onto my list. It's not something that I had seen before, so that's why I didn't put it on there, but I think that that's something that we could squeeze into our watching. Also, I am so glad that you liked Hocus Pocus. It is such a nostalgic film for me. It is so prevalent throughout my entire childhood. It was something that we watched every single year because it would always come on TV. And yes, our wedding anniversary was on Sunday. It's been 2 years of being married. We had decided to elope, so we had gone down to the town hall. We only told my parents, my grandparents, and Dave's grandparents the week before that we were going to elope. Now obviously Dave's grandparents couldn't come in that short of a time, but my parents and grandparents were there, and my gram got to sign the witness line on our marriage certificate, which is really special. Then we spent the next year telling all of our friends and family in person or FaceTime, depending on where it is that they live, that we had gotten married before we put it online anywhere. We wanted to make sure that we told people in person. Of course though, by the time that we did post it onto the internet, we already had Owen, so it was not the biggest news compared to a baby, which is fine. I'm pretty bad with that kind of attention anyway, so I am more than happy to let the attention be on a cute little baby. We've talked about having a party, and obviously I don't know when that would be now, especially with Corona, but it wouldn't be for a while anyway, but having a party around our anniversary to kind of celebrate the fact that we did get married. And it would be a party. It wouldn't be a re-wedding. I am not interested in being a bride. I'm not interested in planning a wedding. I'm not interested in all that stuff. I've been a bridesmaid at least 5 times, and I've seen how stressful it is, and I don't want that stress. I am happy to party host. I'm happy to put together a party, but I don't want to stand up in front of people and tell them that I love my husband. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I love attending weddings. I've been in weddings. I like dressing up. I like to celebrate them, and I cry literally every single time. But I just don't want that attention on me, and I really don't want to deal with the stresses of planning it. So eloping is the best choice that we could have made, and I would not change my eloping for a wedding any day. I'm so happy that that's the choice that we made. I'm so happy that I'm with someone that also would rather elope than have a big, huge wedding. And it's great because now I no longer have to catch the bouquet. That was always my least favorite part of weddings. And if we were gonna have a wedding, we were not gonna do a bouquet pass because I hate it. Cool if you like it, that's your thing. Not into it. But planning a party or a wedding with our families being on separate continents was just logistically a super difficult thing, and that's why we wanted to get married and start our lives officially and in a way that the government would let us, and then worry about a party and a wedding or a celebration of our marriage later on, where we could get the most amount of friends and family to gather and to celebrate at one time. And it's just really hard when, like I said, there's an ocean in between, so we have to plan it very far in advance so that way they can start planning and saving and decide if they want to come, especially if they're on the opposite continent of wherever we would host it. But I don't know. We don't know. We have not even tried to plan it. It may be on the 10 year. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But anyway, thanks for listening to my rant. And I will meet you back here next Tuesday.